moving up the narrow way. Me might lose some weight, not lose faith, climbing up the narrow way. Yes, sir. The old dragon with them sword, the black up the road, climbing up the narrow way. Again, climbing, moving up the narrow way. Step by step. Climbing, moving up the narrow way. Me might lose some weight, me not lose faith, climbing up the narrow way. Old dragon with him sword, I block up the road, climbing up the narrow. Listen, the road is rough, the road is rocky. Hallelujah, me not joke when me jacket, nah backslide, not turn aside. Heavenly home is just inside. Sadomakoka, me no look back, me no go cry, nah have a heart attack. When we go ahead, up here pretty road, me no happy have no special road code. Hi, climbing, moving up the narrow way. Hi, climbing, moving up the narrow way. Oh, me might lose some weight, now lose faith, climbing up the narrow way. The old dragon with him so block up the road, climbing up the narrow way. He never fails me, he never fails me, yeah. No, Jesus Christ never fails me, yeah. Oh no.
Oh yes. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Well, I say good evening to you all. Good evening and welcome to Thankful Thursday. It is a minute after 8 o'clock and it's a new year. It's the first time that I'm appearing on radio. First time I'm coming on since the new year. So I have to say Happy New Year to everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody, don't miss me. Huh? Don't miss me. Happy New Year. On a new year ago. All of the resolutions. Are the resolutions in place? Still in place? We are 5 days in. We are 5 days into the new year. Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that. we go have to talk about that, you know. Oh boy, I tell you, we have so much, and such little time. We're gonna be here until 10 o'clock this evening. It's a Chris Whilby show, Thankful Thursday. We're gonna give God some praise. We're gonna send up some thank yous. Thank you. Thank Him for keeping us alive throughout 2022, irrespective of how difficult it was for a lot of people. He brought us through it, and we are here. So we are here to give our testimony of the trials and the tribulations and everything that came with 2022. So let's get the show. Let's get the show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the show on the road. We're gonna talk. We're gonna sing. We're gonna shout. And don't forget to call me. Don't forget to call me, alright? Yes, when we're starting up the show this evening with Dr. KJ. Share the link.
To get recognition from anyone, you see it, so flesh can beg. Mister, watch me on tonight. I'm not taking Jesus from out of my song to get recognition from anyone. You see it, so flesh can vex and done. Because from Jesus me want to hear well done. I'm not playing hide and seek. I won't hide and tweet. I praise Jesus in public. Pull up. Me nah take Jesus from out of me song. Get recognition from anyone. You see it? So flesh can vex and done. Because from Jesus me want to hear well done. I'm not playing hide and seek. I won't hide and tweet. I praise Jesus in hope. Don't treat me like a common thief because of my belief. I praise Jesus in hope. And if you're vexed, me now go change your subject. I praise Jesus in Come on, put your hands over your head. What we do? I praise Jesus. Everybody, 2 hands in it. I praise him in a public space. I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name. Praise him in a public space. Or I care zero when me hands them raise. I praise him in a public space. I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name. Public space. Hey, give me a rhythm now. Let me talk to them now. Shh. Well, in the open ear, I'll set the atmosphere and praise. Whether the sun is shining or the rain is here, I praise. All in a Madison Square or London, I don't care, I praise. So you can say what you want, I'm well prepared to praise. That's why I praise him in a public space. Oh, I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name, yeah. Public space. Oh, I can't zero when me hands them raise. Public space. Oh, I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name. Public space. Oh, I can't zero when me hands them raise. Me not take Jesus from out of me song. Get recognition from anyone. You see it, so flesh can vex and done. Me can't get one drop right just now. Listen. Shh. Who no take the prayers out of school? Who no fi put it in back? The youth them out of control. Who no check the feedback? Me put Jesus in the song it play upon Sunday one, but 7 days a week them play every other song. Chop. Keep no contract on that me we pass. Uno no hide Valentino, uno no hide Santa Claus. Me nah hide Jesus, I him pay the cost. I him bled and die for me sins on the cross. Public space. Oh, I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name. Public space. Oh, I care zero when me hands them raised. I praise him in a public space. I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name, yeah. Public space. I care zero when me hand. Take it down. Shh. Me now go hide and do it. Now I'm play hide and seek. I pray. Jesus in the public. Jesus in the public. You see, a whole heap of things are going on in the world today. I want to put some of the problems at us as Christians' feet. Because we're going to the workplace and hear what happened. We refuse to call Jesus' name in our workplace. Because we look too loud and we don't want to offend nobody. But I'm going to tell you something, man. Oh, in the open ear, I'll set the atmosphere. Praise Jesus in holy. Whether the sun is shining or
right, yeah, a little bit of prodigal, solo right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to hear some more. Hold on, let me play a little bit more. Let me play a little bit more prodigal.
All in a Madison Square or London, I don't care, I pray. Jesus in holy. So you can say what you want, I'm well prepared to praise. Jesus in holy. Lift your hands and say, I praise him in a holy space. Not afraid to say Jesus' name. Holy space. Oh, I care zero. Not afraid to say Jesus. now. I'm not afraid to say Jesus' name. Praise him in a oh, I can't see wrong. Praise him in a holy space. Oh, I'm not afraid. Oh, I'm not afraid. Hallelujah, I'm not afraid. Yahweh, I'm not afraid. El Shaddai, I'm not afraid. El Gabor, I'm not afraid. Jehovah Makedish, I'm not afraid. Jehovah Sikkenu, I'm not ashamed. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rohi, I'm not afraid. Hey. You fight my battles. Come on. You cancel enemy. Come on. How you break the chains. Yeah. How you set the captive free. Rose of Sharon, lily of the valley. Bright and morning star. I'm not afraid. Oh, no. I'm not afraid.
119 man. 119 man. I tell you. What a way to start the new year. That is Prodigal Son, the CEO from out of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a wonderful evening right here on Cape Cod. It is 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. Today is the 5th day of January. By the way, you all remember that January is my month, you know. I just reminding you. January is my month. Cash App and what's the other one here? All of those things are, yeah, Zelle and Cash App. Those things working, you know. So yeah, I can give out the Cash App and all of that later on in the show. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's the first show of the year for me. Took almost a month break. It's a full over 3 weeks break, you know. I took off in December and just took some time to just clear my head and relax with the family and enjoy life just a little bit. Yeah. So but it's good. I miss you guys. I miss you. Those of you on the radio, I miss you very, very much. Those of you who are always logging on YouTube. Yeah, I couldn't wait to come back. So you can give me a shout out today. If you miss me, you can give me a shout out later on. Call me 774-408-8860. I say again, 774-408-8860 throughout the program. Yeah, we have all kinds of things we are going to be doing this evening. But in the meantime, we want to play some more music. We have information that may or may not affect your life. I'm going to give you information throughout the program. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, give you a little bit of health information, give you a little bit of relationship advice, even though I'm not a counselor, yeah, so you don't have to take it, but yeah, I'll give you a little bit of relationship advice and all kinds of things mix up in there. So stick and stay and don't dare touch that dial. I'm going to be here with you until 10 o'clock. This is the Chris Whilby Show. It's Thankful Thursday. We're giving God thanks and praise, and this is what we're going to be doing every Thursday. It's the Chris Whilby Show, Thankful Thursday. Welcome. Another one from Prodigal Son. This time with Dr. KJ.
KJ!
Let me tell you this. Child coming out the morning. Child coming
Don't forget to share the link once you come on the Facebook and YouTube. And those of you on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, that thumbs up button. I want you to hit that. All of you who are on YouTube right now, hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Bring some more people in. We're gonna have a wonderful time this evening.
I could not sleep last night. Situations had me up.
No way at all.
And when I try to pray, even doing that.
Good evening to you, Sister Pat. Welcome.
Me know me Bible for
15 minutes after 8 o'clock.
Holy Ghost feel like speaking tongues. Yet my back was up against the wall. Find Jesus' name. And him tell me say, child coming out the morning. Child coming out the morning. Child coming out the morning. After one whole night of ball.
And you will see say, child coming out the morning. Child coming out the morning. Child coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling. Watch this. The struggle's real, not it tough till it a crack. Water more than flour and no food no in a pot. Watch them say better days are come. It look like it figure. They on me knees a pray so long me left to hole in a the mat. Hungry say pick up the night. Mama said church 10 o'clock. She said knock and it will open, but we nah no door for knock. She said time of the master. All when you know got no watch, just make we fast and pray until at 12 o'clock. And you will see say joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling.
Mama, don't cry, please dry your eyes. Daddy, don't cry, God knows you try. Sisters, don't weep, God knows your need. Brothers, hold on to the Most High. Mama, don't cry, dry up your eyes. Daddy, hold on, God knows you try. You try. Oh, remember, no mistake.
Where I was standing, the sun was shining. I felt so low in my spirit, in my pain I was drowning. But God saw something in me, restored my life and set me free. Now I can see the sunshine, I can't believe this is me. I'm above all my troubles, I'm above all my pain, I'm above all my past, and my life will never be the same again. I'm above all my troubles, I'm above all my pain, I'm above all my past, and my life will never be the same again. Many didn't have faith in me, couldn't blame them, never knew I could achieve. Sometimes I wonder how I made it through those nights. I'm just thanking God I'm alive. I'm not crazy cause I talk to the homeless. I know their pain cause that was my test. Now I'm like an eagle soaring high above my sleepless nights and all the tears I cry.
All the troubles, all the pain, all the past.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch.
I'm above all my past, and my life will never be the same again. I'm gonna share my testimony, what the Lord has done for me. He take me to a higher place. I know
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that dial.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Yeah, go back. I am above. We are above. Hallelujah. I'm above.
Oh, I am above. I'm above. This one here is from Kevin Eve. I am above. Good evening to you, the Queen Lady D. How are you? Good to have you on board. It is Thankful Thursday. 20 minutes after the hour. Yeah, at 8:45. Don't forget that at 8:45 we have issues affecting a relationship. In the meantime, invite some people in the man. Invite some more people into the house. Tell them that Chris Whilby is on with Thankful Thursday. We're shouting out some thanks to the Almighty Father for keeping us throughout 2022, and we're now at the beginning of 2023. There was a lot. I watched the list of persons, celebrities who passed away in 2022, and it was staggering the amount of people, celebrities, people who we knew, you know what I mean, and then it was just crazy. So the fact that we are here in the land of the living, the fact that we are here standing on top of our graves, we ought to give him some praise. We ought to give him thanks and praise, and that's what we are going to do. And I want you all to be happy. It is the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end of the week, right? Yeah, the beginning of the end of the week. So I want you to be happy. It's Thursday. Some people call it Ben Johnson Day. I want to call it the beginning because we are past midweek, right? We are past the midweek point, but we are not yet at the weekend. So we're somewhere in between. On Thursday, we're somewhere in between. So I would like to say it's the beginning of the end of the week. Not true? Yeah, man. So kind of mix it up right here. The beginning of the end of the week. That's where we are this evening. And we want to give thanks that he has brought us through the week. We have passed the midway point. I tell you, I was at work today. No, I tell you, it was a rough day. It was a rough day, and I wish it was Friday, but it's not Friday. So I just thank God that I was close to Friday, because it's the beginning of the end. So tomorrow, Lady D is going to not so like me right now, because I'm not too liking Lady D right now, because Lady D weekend start already. I mean, I don't know how somebody weekend can start on Thursday. Every Thursday, I get upset, at Lady D, because she always boasts about our weekend start already. How can anybody weekend start from Thursday? Lady D get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Why, I tell you, I wish the day when I can start getting 3 days off in a row. Anyway. Jermaine Edwards, make a way.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that dial.
Good evening to you, Sister Chin. Sister Mealy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sister Grace, how are you doing, sis? Sister Carol, good evening to you. So talking about work. Let me do something here. Let me share an article with you, ladies and gentlemen. I found an article that was I found to be very interesting. It says here that Starbucks worker burst into tears after they are scheduled to work 8 hours. It's 26 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Thursday. It's a Chris Whilby show. Thankful Thursday. I thank God. What are you thankful of? Are you thanking God that you have a job? I thank God that I have a job. And I appreciate the fact that I was able to work 8 hours today. I didn't cry. I appreciate the fact that I was able to work 8 hours today. Because the Bible says, by the sweat of your brow, you shall eat bread. But this Starbucks worker burst into tears after he was scheduled to work 8 hours. And let me read the story for you. A Starbucks employee broke down in a viral video after he was assigned double weekend shifts for 8 hours. The barista, who is also a full-time student, sobbed as he shared that the store he was working in was understaffed and their manager had bailed out on them. On top of that, he was serving rude customers. The barista explained that the store had only 4 people on the floor and he was working 25 hours a week. Wow. With 2 8-hour shifts on the weekend, facing some of the most unpleasant crowds. Wow, he was so overworked. He was working 25 hours, all of 25 hours. Wow, 25 hours a week the guy was working. What cruel managers to schedule a young man to work 25 hours per week. And not only that, he was scheduled to work a full 8-hour shift. My God, what is the world coming to? And the guy was crying. You know, that it was so hard. Let me see if I can pick up a little bit more of this story. His story was shared by Sebastian Gorka and had the people split, with some showing off how they're working 12 to 16 hours per day, and that he should, quote unquote, grow up. But others came to his defense and expressed concern about the normalization of the unhealthy work-life balance. Boy, I tell you, there's a video, and I'm not going to play the video. Ladies and gentlemen, you make up your mind of what you think about it. 29 minutes after 8. It's a Chris Whilby show. It's Thankful Thursday. Are you thankful that you have a job that you can work for 8 hours?
with your fire, Lord. Oh, when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Say when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Oh, when you touch me with your fire, Lord.
This is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that dial.
And the Lord sanctify me. Oh, singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came. When the fire came. Oh, when the fire came. Singing glory, hallelujah, when the
Thank you for sharing that link, Carol. Thank you very much. Appreciate it much.
sanctify me. Oh, Lord, you touch me with your fire, cleanse me from all impurities. Took away my lies and gave me truth. Gave me honesty, cleanse me from deep within. Gave me new life, new songs I start singing. Your fire from me head to the sole of my feet, inside and outside, all around, above, beneath. Lord, your fire from me tongue, your fire in me speech, fire heart, fire soul, more fire me a preach. Boy, singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came. Oh, when the fire came. Oh, when the fire came. Singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came. And the Lord sanctify me. Say your fire just a burn, Lord Jesus. Your fire just a burn, Lord Jesus. Say, Lord, your fire bring healing. Your fire bring victory. Your fire bring deliverance. Oh, Jesus, your fire. It bring purification. Your fire salvation. Me love it when your fire fall on me. Me love it when your fire fall on me. Me love it when your fire from heaven fall on me. When your fire fall on me. I say me love it when your fire fall on me. Oh Jesus, when your fire fall on me. Oh Lord, when your fire from heaven fall on me. When your fire.
It's Thankful Thursday, 8:34. Good evening again. Who remember some time ago? I loved it. This is the time when I'm going to this is what I call the WTF moment. The WTF moment. I wish I had a little button. I should have a little button, you know, when we come to this time. I just hit it and I just pum 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 pum. This is your WTF moment. And no, it is not what you're thinking. It's not what you are thinking. It is welcome to Florida. That moment. I need a little jingle for this. Yeah, somebody need to make a little jingle for me for this. Welcome to Florida. Ta-da! All right, let me just get to it. Who remember some years ago there was a young man who said he was a doctor, a fake doctor. It's interesting that I was talking about this young man last week. I don't remember what the circumstances was what that brought up that allowed me to bring up his name in our conversation. So we were talking about him, and I found an article about him today, and I am going to read the article for you. That teen doctor that called himself Dr. Love. These things happen only in Florida. That's why they have this thing about Florida man this and Florida man that. Yeah, so once you hear the article starts off saying Florida man, you know it's gonna be interesting. So this one says Florida fake teen doctor, now 25, sentenced to prison for, guess what, a new scam. Malachi Love Robinson, 25, received a sentence of over 2 years and 4 months last week after pleading guilty in Palm Beach County, Florida. He pled guilty to grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. A serial grifter. I thought it was Donald Trump when I read that name. Anyway, a serial grifter who gained national infamy as a teenager when he impersonated a doctor to defraud a patient is heading back to prison after pleading guilty to stealing more than $10,000 from his employer. Malachi Love Robinson, 25, I had to do that. I couldn't resist it. Received a sentence of over 2 years and 4 months last week after pleading guilty in Palm Beach County, Florida, to grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. Court documents show that in 2020, Robinson was working as a salesperson. So hold on. After all of that, somebody really gave that guy a job. So the person, anyway. I can't believe somebody really gave him a job after all of that. Malachi Love Robinson, 25, received a sentence of over 2 years and 4 months last week after pleading guilty in Palm Beach County, Florida, to grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. Love Robinson first came to national attention in 2016. You remember him, ladies and gentlemen? I probably need to let me see if I can put up his picture. I'm going to put up his picture so you can view it. Robinson was working. He came as a, let me see, back up, Chris. 2016 as an 18-year-old when he was arrested for opening the New Birth Life Medical Center, identifying himself as Dr. Love. He stole $30,000 from a patient in her 80s during house calls and an additional $20,000 from a doctor. He was arrested after he examined and prescribed treatment to an undercover police officer who was impersonating a patient. Later that year, while out on bail, Love Robinson was arrested again in Virginia after he tried to buy a Jaguar automobile with a stolen credit card. He pled guilty in both cases and was released from prison in 2019. This boy just can't keep himself out of trouble. What is wrong with this guy? I'm going to pull up. Let me pull up the article here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the young man. Look at him. That's Dr. Love. That's Dr. Love Robinson. Let me pull the article here. Let me. Oh, that's somebody reporting on him there. I want to find the article with him. Can't find it. But I wanted to find the picture. Another picture of him who look like a doctor. I don't know, this stethoscope and everything. You know, he was 18 when. We first heard of him, and boy, I tell you, this guy, he is not joking. It's 8:40, and we're going to have issues affecting relationship later on in the show. So, but right now, we're gonna go to some more music, and then we're gonna come back with some more information. We have some more information for you, some health information coming your way also. So make sure that you stick around for that right after issues affecting relationships. Stand by.
God is my keeper. God is my keeper. God is my keeper. God is my keeper. I look down the road and I wonder, yes I wonder, oh I wonder. I look
So I want to say good evening. I do not want to ignore my Facebookers. So I want to say good evening to my Facebookers. Good evening to you, Sister Juliet Rose. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Tuning in from over there in Canada. Welcome. And Sonia Fuller. Good evening to you, Sonia. Where are you tuning in from, Sonia? Hanging out over there on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. If you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, run on over to the YouTube channel, man, and hit that subscribe button. But I welcome you nonetheless. It doesn't matter where you're tuning in from and which platform. I appreciate you. 8:44 at 8:45. Issues affecting relationships. Stand by. Ronnie Lou, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Happy to have you on board this evening. Good evening, my brother. Happy New Year to you. It is now time for Issues Affecting Relationships. IAR. IAR is aired on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network every Thursday at 8:45 p.m. The views expressed are not necessarily those of the management and staff of the station. The information presented in this segment are for educational and entertainment purposes. Now here's your host, Chris Whilby. All right, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and it is now time for issues affecting relationship. We like to spice it up a little bit, and in issues affecting relationship this evening, there are 9 things that couples do for each other without being asked that makes them very happy. Or in other words, the 9 things the happiest couples do for each other without being asked. The 9 things the happiest couples do for each other without being asked. Alright, so number 1, first of all, in a healthy relationship, people tend to give love and support freely and frequently. They don't wait for a special occasion to show their appreciation. They genuinely enjoy doing nice things for one another just because. No prompting, right? I don't understand how some people are in relationship and they don't want to do anything for each other. You know what I mean? It's like if one person asks, you have to ask. And even when you ask, it's a big burden. Yeah? That's a no-no if you want to be happy in a relationship. So number 1, they check in with each other. Whether it is a hello text or call to ask, how did it go? The happiest couples reach out. They call to say, I'm running late, or we just landed, or do you need me to stop at the store on my way home? The message, I'm thinking of you. The result, a feeling of being connected, being a key part of each other's lives. Number 2, they give each other compliments. This doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey compliment about being the best wife in the world, but even a small, offhand remark recognizing someone's contribution, like great dinner. Although some couples do well without positive feedback, the majority of people like at least a little bit of verbal recognition for their contribution. And happy couples are free with positive feedbacks. Number 3, they surprise each other with a card just because. Giving your partner a card that says, "Thinking of you," or "Thank you for all you do," is such a sweet gesture. It will make him or her feel special, and it is a great reminder to you as well of all you have to be grateful for. An added fun touch would be to leave the card somewhere your loved one will happen on it. My husband, oh, I missed that part. Anyway, moving on to number 4, they act generously instead of keeping score. All right. They act generously instead of keeping score. Generosity is something freely given as a gift with nothing expected in return. When a relationship feels secure, it is easy to want to offer more than your fair share of tasks or thoughtful gestures to show your love for your partner. Whether moving their clothes to the dryer for them or going on their favorite hike again, highly fulfilled couples tend to maintain great satisfaction from being thoughtful and generous toward their partner rather than scorekeeping. That was number 4. Number 5, they speak openly about their thoughts and feelings. When partners feel that it's like pulling teeth to get each other to divulge any thoughts or feelings, a relationship can feel very lonely. Happy couples may not communicate constantly on a deep level, but they do it frequently enough to feel that they really know one another. Number 6, they surprise their partner with their favorite food. We all know that food is nurturing and helps people feel connected. But when you go out of your way to bring home a special food you know they will love, it's a wonderful way to put "I love you" into action. Number 7, or with a freshly washed car. Regardless of whether you do the washing yourself or take the car to a car wash, when your partner sees their squeaky clean wheels on the street or in the driveway, he or she will likely be very, very grateful. I know I would be. They are in the habit of saying thank you. That is number 8. Despite the mundanity and complacency that can develop within a long-term partnership, a sure way to keep the fire and burning brightly is to watch your partner beam when you regularly notice and point out their contributions to your life. People want to be reminded they are of value to you. And secure couples understand that this should be frequent. Number 9, last but definitely not least, I love you. Yeah? And they do it when it's unprompted, unsolicited, and unexpected. In many relationships, the "I love you" come more from one partner than the other. Typically, one leads and the other follows. Too often, I hear the excuse, "I don't want to overuse it." In happy relationships, both partners initiate saying it, and they mean it when they do. So that's it for this evening. Issues affecting relationship. I hope that you may, if you have not been doing these little things, you will start doing them. It'll probably change up your love life a little bit, spice it up, bring back a little bit of spunk in the relationship. Start practicing some of these, right? This is Affecting Relationship. Join me next week, Thursday at 8:45 for another episode. It is Thankful Thursday, 8:54 and counting. Don't forget that throughout the program you can give me a shout out, and the number is 774-408-8860. Say again, 774-408-8860.
The king's in the building. He watches over you. He's mighty in battles. He promised to pull you through. Let worship take over. Let your hands go up in the air. His presence is here now. Lord, come feel the atmosphere. You're the reason. You're the reason. The reason why I rise in the morning. Oh, oh, oh. You're the reason. You're the reason.
The reason I rise in the morning. Thankful Thursday. This one here is from Kevin Downswell. Let's take it from the top.
You're the reason. Jesus. Watch I know now. Life will try to hold you down. Stand up, heads up, hold your ground.
Yeah, this is Tal Mitchell representing for Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master, Chris Whilby, the man who bring to you education, information to the world.
Let worship take over. Let your hands go up in the air. His presence is here now. Lord, come feel the atmosphere. You're the reason. You're the reason. The reason why I rise in the morning. Oh, oh, oh. You're the reason. You're the reason. The reason why I smile when I could have been balling. Oh, oh, oh. Say, oh, 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 oh. Say, 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 oh, 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 oh. Your best days are before you. Alright. Your worst days are behind you. I need you to know. I need you to know that. So I will bless the Lord. He's been so good to me. When I think of what He done for me, that worship take over. Let your hands go up in the air. His presence is here now. Lord, come feel the atmosphere.
This is Simone Murray, Director of Unite Jamaica Viva, and you are listening to The Chris Whilby Show.
You're the reason. You're the reason. The reason why I smile when I could have been balling. Oh, oh, oh. See, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing gonna stop my praise. Woo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing gonna stop my praise. Let praises arise. Let it get louder. Louder and louder. Let it fill the sky.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that dial.
Let it fill the sky. We will get louder. Louder and louder. You're the reason why I rise in the morning. Oh, oh, oh. Watch out. You're the reason. You're the reason. The reason why I smile when I could have been balling. Oh, oh, oh. You're the reason.
First thing of the 522, lay hands solidly and Lord. Neither be partakers of Alaban's sin. Be thyself. From a young girl of a back you shy. You don't say you hurt and that's why you are crying. Satan king of the farm of that guy.
And it's Thankful Thursday. 8:58 and counting. Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. Hold on by your victory. Thankful Thursday. Chris Wilby Show.
Hold on your victory, sister. You know, sister, see you on a one star. Hold on your victory, mister. Hold on your victory.
For the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. For the Lord, he is my shepherd, I shall not want. And he maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
Hold on your victory, sister. You know, sister, see you on a one star. Hold on your victory, mister. Hold on your victory. Hold on your victory, sister. You know, sister, see you on a one star. Hold on your victory, mister.
Information that may or may not assist you in your life. Information that you may be able to use in your life somewhere along the way. 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. And here is what some doctors are saying. Remember that I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you the information, and it is up to you to do your own research. But according to some doctors, there are 5 foods that you should be careful of. 5 foods that you should be careful of that can raise your cholesterol. 5 foods that will raise your cholesterol level. If you have high blood cholesterol levels, your diet goes a long way in managing the condition and you leading a healthy life. If you avoid certain foods and increase the intake of foods that can help you manage the condition, you can maintain healthy blood cholesterol levels. Now, here are 5 foods to avoid when you have high cholesterol levels. 5 foods that you need to avoid when you have high cholesterol levels. 1 is fast food. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have high cholesterol level, please stay away from fast food. Fast or junk foods are one of the top 5 foods to avoid when you have high cholesterol. With the consumption of fast food increasing all over the world, lifestyle-related disorders and diseases are on the rise. Fast food can lead to high cholesterol levels or decrease in the regulation of blood sugar levels and also cause inflammation. It is processed food and can lead to weight gain and heart disease. So try to cook your own meals at home instead. This way, you can incorporate all the nutrients that your body needs and maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Number 2 is meat. Yeah, meat. Yeah, for all the meat lovers like me. Yeah, meat contains saturated fats. I love meat, you know. So, I don't know. I have to cut down on that still. Meat contains saturated fats that can increase cholesterol levels, so limit its consumption and avoid meat with visible skin or fat. Avoid chicken and turkey skin as they are harmful to people with high cholesterol levels. If you wish to eat meat, opt for lean cuts and avoid processed meats like hot dogs and sausages. Apart from cholesterol issues, people who consume processed meats are at a higher risk of developing heart disease. Desserts. Desserts are one of the 5 foods to avoid when you have high cholesterol, as they can cause weight gain and harm overall health. Also, desserts are high in added sugars, calories, unhealthy fats, and unhealthy cholesterol. Added sugars found in drinks should be avoided too, but these may often go unnoticed as you don't count them in desserts. You should avoid cakes, candy, ice cream, cookies, pastries, brownies, and other types of sweets if you want to maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Fried foods, stay away from those. Fried foods cause a loss of water content and makes the foods high in unhealthy fats, which is harmful to your overall health. The number of calories in fried foods is also higher, which can lead to various diseases. What you should know is that foods are fried in oils that are high in trans fats, which are extremely harmful to people with high cholesterol. So avoid eating fried foods, especially store-bought ones. Instead, opt to bake or grill your foods, preferably with olive oil, as it is rich in omega-3 fats and number 5 trans fats. Hydrogenated oils are trans fats that are used for increasing the shelf life of a product. And trans fats are one of the 5 foods to avoid when you have high cholesterol. You can find them in almost everything you buy, from margarine and crackers to cookies, mayonnaise, pastries, frozen pizza, microwave popcorn, and any other packaged snacks. If you see hydrogenated in the label of a product, it contains trans fat. So you heard it right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. It's a Chris Wilby Show. Thankful Thursday, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. So right about now, I am opening up the phone lines. You can give me a call. You can give a shout out. Say Happy New Year. If you tell us what you enjoyed most about the program throughout last year and what you are looking for this year. Give a little bit of encouragement to somebody. How was your year last year? And what is it that you are thankful for? How was your week last week? What is it that you're thankful for this week? Anything special? Anything going on? Did you find a boyfriend? Did you find a fiance? Are you getting married? Did you buy a house? What is it? Did you get a new job? Did you get promoted at work? What is it? Something. Come on, man. We want to hear some praise report, man. I'm gonna shut up right now. I'm gonna allow you to call me. So give me a call. 508 is 774-408-8860. I say again, 774-408-8860. And if you want die poor and no have a dime, that your business, not mine. Me nah settle for no little, give me plenty. And if a children are more than 20, and my God bank up bigger than Titanic. Come let me tell you this, I keep me one empty. Try, chaka, chaka, try, that I see it on night. Try, chaka, try, that I see it on night. The Lord is your shepherd, you shall not want. He said he make it you to lie down in green pastures. Isn't the Lord your shepherd? You shall not want. Oh, and he make it you to lie down in green pastures. Hold on your victory, sister. After this, no time for sleeping at the church.
You know, since our body at the temple and this are the Holy Ghost church, full of fire. Where you take care and you ready for praise God? What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a Sanford church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church. It is a hand clapping, feet stomping, body rocking, devil chasing, true blue, red hot, Holy Ghost Santa Fun church.
What a church full of fire. What a church full of life. When the Holy Ghost jumping at the church, bad man thief and copping at the church, and the blind eyes start popping at the church, the couple man start hopping at the church, Rasta try fast get jumping at the church, elder sleepy can nothing at the church, grandma run tail laughing at the church, the Holy Ghost fire non stopping at the church. What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a Sanford church.
What kind of church is this?
This is Simone Murray, direct with Unite Jamaica People, and you are listening to The Chris Whilby Show.
I'm Leon Nash, CEO of NRP Media and you are listening to
If we are the church,
we all become Christ.
If we are the church,
the body have to unite. The world is watching us, so let us live Christ's life. We are the church.
From New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best. I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station.
This is a Holy Ghost church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a sanctified church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church. This is a hand clapping, feet stomping, body rocking, devil chasing, true.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that.
Demons up here run.
When fire in the church,
Principalities drop down.
when fire in the church,
More sinners are gonna come. When fire in the church, you see the glory of the sun.
because deliverance when fire in the church, healing when fire in the church, revival when fire in the church, touch anointing when fire in the church, breakthrough when fire in the church, prophecy when fire in the church, love fire answer, healing of cancer, testimonies when fire in the church. What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a sanctified church.
What kind of church is this?
This is a Holy Ghost church. It is.
Lord, you're merciful, with Lord, have compassion. Hallelujah. Forgiving and loving, that's who you are. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I'm tired of doing things my way. So I'm begging you for a second thought. Here we go. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Flat on me back, me so knock me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Me white suit that be up, me no care. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Anytime, anywhere. Occupy me life, make flesh disappear. Put me aside and you be crowned. You are bigger than what people say you are. You do mightier works than they say you do. So like the day of Pentecost, your fire burning in my heart. So there's one thing I'm asking of you. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Flat on me back, me so broke me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Like Pentecostal, they broke me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Anytime, anywhere. Occupy me life, make flesh disappear. Put me aside and you be crowned. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Me no want a pretty touch. Me cup is empty, Lord, please fill it up. Lord, I surrender all to you. Jesus, you're Alpha and Omega. You're my forever friend. Jesus, drop me down and I love you till the end. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Flat on me back, me so knock me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Me white suit that be up, me no care. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Anytime, anywhere. Occupy me life, make flesh disappear. Put me aside and you be crowned. Jesus, you're merciful, with Lord, have compassion. Forgiving and loving, that's who you are. Oh, I'm tired of doing things my way. So I'm begging you for a second thought. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Flat on me back, me so knock me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Me white suit that be up, me no care. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Let me speak in a tongue, this so knock me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Like Pentecostal, they broke me down. Holy Ghost, knock me down. Flat on me back, Thank you, Lord.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Vibe Master. How you do? How you do? How you do?
You know, so me day I do. Me day, my child. What a go on.
So me a fast on the phone. But then you have to play them type of music there where me have to put my fast on pause.
Sure.
And then me have to start Sunday because me have said no.
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 Oh yeah.
I want to eat over the Christmas today. Some Christmas nice rum pudding and all them something there.
Everything.
Some
man.
nice rum cake and some potato pudding.
Everything, man. Everything.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing it in the music. I am hearing it, but I'm not gonna be long. I just want to thank God because may I tell you now, if you knew like maybe less than a year ago how depressed I was. Like so depressed, and thank God I have a faith because, me not have the courage to go do where Twitch do.
Right.
So I just have to lie down in my bed and wait it out, wait for it lift. Took a while, but finally, finally it lift. But I want to thank God for you and the cousins and the family that I have found. That has really built and encouraged my spirit to a level of no return.
Yes, Yes.
And the show bad, the show sell off. So me can't stop sharing it, So I hope everybody else will share it like me. I share it because me have to get you a total subscription very soon.
I tell you.
And I'm not doing it because I know you're not doing it because the show is good. So whether I do the show, Lady D, I do anybody, I do this, I show ya. What you do. I see what I feel about it.
Okay.
I want to thank you for spreading the word this way and just encouraging us. I miss you, man. I miss you over the holidays. I couldn't wait for you to come back. So, pick up yourself.
All right.
You just brought me down.
We'll go back to the music, Carol.
I couldn't stay with the fast. I said, no, I have to postpone my fast till Sunday.
All right. So that's the praise report. That's the praise report this evening. Thank you very much for calling.
I tell you. God bless you. Take care.
God bless you.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You look for call too, man. I don't know if you allow Carl alone for calling now. No for call to man. Call and shout out. Give a shout out to everybody who is listening in. And thank you very much, Carol. Thank you very much. Radio, good evening. You're live on the radio. Well, I'm hearing myself in the background here. Hello, good evening. Alright, this person here look like them not ready for this. Hello? What's going on here? Alright. Gotta get rid of that call there.
Just speak to me. What amazing grace you show so patiently.
It is Thankful Thursday. We're giving God thanks and praise. He has brought us, if it's even just this week, He has brought us through the through most of the week, because we have passed the midway point. We're not yet at the end of the week, so I want to say we are at the beginning of the end of the week. Some people call it Ben Johnson, but for me it is the beginning of the end of the week. Looking forward to Friday. Still have another day to go, but I'm giving God thanks and praise nonetheless. So if you want to give a shout out, if you want to say Happy New Year, because it's the first time we're coming back on air for the New Year. So if you want to say Happy New Year, just give me a shout out. 774-408-8860. Oh, Lady D, you were the one who was calling, but I was hearing the radio in the background, and I was hearing myself. I don't know why that was happening, so I had to hang up the call. Call back, man. But I was hearing myself in the background. You know who that is, right? And I wasn't hearing you at all.
If you left me now, where would I be? If you left me, Jesus, you waited, Jesus, you waited,
Well, the Father said, if I keep His words, whatever I wish.
Hey, listen. When prodigal son first came on the scene, this is one of the first songs I heard from him. I think, if not the first one I heard. Yeah, this one here is one of the original prodigal son songs. So, listen to this.
Well, the Father said, if I keep His words, whatever I wish for, He will grant unto me. And this is what I wish. I wish them would have done this slackness and start to create some conscious lyrics. And I wish them would have done the foolishness, but them can't meditate without a big conscious flip. I wish the youths them would really do this, go pick up the Bible and go lock the matic. And I wish them would have understand this.
Yeah, this is Tal Magella representing the Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master, Chris Whilby, the man who bring to you education, information to the world.
God and I lift up holy hand. You know we are pray for elephant man. I wish I'll be there at his baptism. Hello, we no give up on ninja man. Me a pray for him turn back brother Desmond and start share stage again with Papa San Baby Sham. What a little youth fight strong. Imagine him a play the blood against Satan, but them hear you on the radio and see you on the telly. Imagine Lexus all a lead a church while on the choir. Keep Rich and Chico a symphony with Vegas, Tonto, Metro and Devante. Production a come from Sly and Robbie, Steely and Clevie, and the one Dave Kelly. Not to mention the genius Danny Brownie. Just imagine what a power pack ministry we not stop pray until this become reality. So I wish them would have done the slackness and start to create some conscious lyrics. And I wish them would have done the foolishness, but them can't meditate without a big conscious flip. I wish the youths them would really do this. Go pick up them that we want more prayer warrior. We are perfect Capleton.
All right. Good evening, Lady D.
Well, I was beginning to wonder.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening at all, because that you say it was ringing out and I wasn't hearing it at all. What's happening?
Oh,
Happy New Year.
Chris Whilby, Medea.
Tell her.
Happy New Year.
Yes, ma'am.
To you, Chris Whilby. How you feeling?
Positive, energetic. I am feeling happy. Feeling there's a lot of feeling of anticipation. It's just and it's not just about the new year, because I am not one to make New Year's resolutions, but there is something about starting over sometimes, where you just feel like, some things, as you said on your program this evening, you have some things where you're just not working and you feel like you have to go in a different direction. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. How about you?
Okay. Well, I am grateful, I've been walking in that vein all of last year, just being grateful, extending that kind of gratitude
Yes.
to God first and foremost, because there are so many things that I am doing that if I were to really step back, I would say to myself, is how come that happened? But it's all because favor.
Amen.
Favor. So
Yes.
again, I have vision board, I have expectations, and I'm also open to, what God has for me.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, me good, me laugh, me chat, me, they tell me if it go on up, whatever, but I am I'm still Denise at heart.
Yes, yes, yes.
So me all right, man.
All right.
So I
good.
just want to bless you up at the start of the year.
Yes, yes. And I thank you for
to
that.
say, of course, to say I've seen the hard work you're putting on behind the scenes for the show, and your posters, and I'm like, go on, Chris Whilby. But yes, I just want to see, you get to, because we're all aspiring to get to 1,000 subscribers,
right,
so we can do so much more. Yes, I'm hoping that you'll be able to get to your 1,000, and you stick with it.
Yes, ma'am.
So tons of blessing to you and family and your radio family. And we continue to say, we there.
We there again. We there.
Yes, we need that tune.
I tell you, look like we have got draft, one day. We have got draft, one day,
We say, pull up.
I tell you. Lady, thank you.
Thank you for linking me this evening.
Yes,
as
man.
well.
As usual, thank you for all the love and the support and the encouragement over the years. I appreciate you very much.
Yes, sir. Same here. Blessings, Master.
All right. God bless.
All right. Bye.
Okay, good. Let's get back to somewhere.
Become a pastor, Anthony B. Butch up Antana Sizzler.
Prodigal son. I wish.
Bigger. Just imagine Chevelle Franklin and lead the choir with CD, Lady G and Queen Paula, Lady and Lady Sa and Lady Pacha. T.O.K. I sing bass, man, Stashaka sing tenor. What 21 and worm them join the song and tell me if this could not be much better. If your ear Buccaneer sing gospel opera, Poopy Red Rataka and Degree. Listen, yeah. Remember Danny Brownie was no producer. Now him turn Christian. Where who know I wait for? One Zeeks and the dust come join the crew, yeah. May I see them as two Sunday school team.
Oh, I'm sending out some love right about now to Donna Marie Curtis. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, Donna Marie.
And we know we must have a better Jamaica.
And Sister Movia Corniff. Good evening to you, Sister Movia. Hope you are feeling much better. Prayers going out to you, my sister.
Can just split I wish the youth them would really do this. Go pick up the Bible and
so my friends who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, Sister Movia Corniff. She's my church sister, and I see her watching. She was in an accident recently. I'm asking you to send out a prayer for her right now. She's doing much better, but she was in a very serious motor vehicle accident. Her car was totaled. Was a wreck. She was coming from work. I wish she would call and give her testimony herself. I shouldn't be giving you, Sister Movia, I shouldn't be giving you the testimony for you, But God saved her literally. Yeah, God saved her because she walked out of that motor car, and even though she went to the hospital, she herself she can't figure out how she came out of that car, and she's still alive today. So, Sister Movia, God is with you, my friend, and God protects his own. So God bless you while you continue to heal, and we will continue to pray for you. And I hope that at some point you will give a praise report. Yeah, because on Thursday evenings, anytime after 9 o'clock, you can call and give your testimony and give a praise report. Give a thank you. Give a words of encouragement or whatever. That's what we're going to be doing every Thursday from 9 o'clock until 10 o'clock. Phone line will be open. Praise report, testimony. Yeah, so I hope that at some point you will be able to give your own testimony in your own words, because I can't give it for you. Alright, I can just give the listeners brief synopsis. Yeah, but you have to give it in your own words. So God bless you, my sister, and thank you very much for tuning in this evening.
Church Wally pan the choir. Keep Rich and Chico was symphony with Vegas, Tonto, Metro and Devante. Production a come from Sly and Robbie, Steely and Clevie, and the one Dave Kelly. Not to mention the genius Danny Brownie. Just imagine what a power pop ministry we not stop pray until this become real.
I hear you, Grace. I hear you. But sometimes you have a call still. Grace is saying that she appreciates me very much, and I thank you very much, Grace. You are one of my ardent followers, my ardent listener. You have been there with me through thick and thin, and I appreciate you very, very much. But you have to call sometime still, man. I know say you don't like call, but you have to call sometime, man. Call and talk to me and encourage me too. I know say you encourage me, in the chat and all of that, but call, man. Give me a call sometime, man. Ring the phone line. We want to hear. This year, we want to change up the thing. We want the phone lines. We want to have discussions. I don't want to be in the studio all by myself every time and just talking to you. I want to have discussions. So call me, 774-408-8860. I got pressure on this year for call me, I got pressure on for talk to me, yeah? Yeah. I go pressure on for call me and talk to me. Watch me out this year.
But Danny Brownie was no producer. Now him turn Christian. Where who know I wait for? 1-6 under dust come join the crew, yeah. Me I see them as two Sunday school teacher. I wish the BJ and Siaga accept Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. Woulda jump up for joy and shout hallelujah. Cause we know we woulda must have a better Jamaica. So I wish the man them cut out the slackness and start to create some conscious lyrics. And I wish them woulda done the foolishness, but them can't meditate without a big ganja split. I wish the youths them would really do this. Go pick up the Bible and go lock the matic. And I wish them woulda understand this. But them still say that that's again. So sing la 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 la.
Caribbean Vibes Radio with Vibe Master Chris Whilby. The man who bring to you education, information to the world.
Follow me. God up for everybody, anybody, hear me daddy. Him give we chance after chance, oh we sorry. We shoulda hid at the madhouse or the cemetery. We shoulda lock up in the penitentiary. But instead him give we hope and new territory. Take the fool, turn him to wise, send him go seminary. Sometimes we turn we back on him cause in hereditary. But we go praise him right now,
Hey
tell him we very
listeners,
sorry.
this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked, and don't you touch that dial.
Follow me. God up for everybody, anybody, hear me daddy. Him give we chance after chance, oh we sorry. We shoulda hid at the madhouse or the cemetery. We shoulda lock up in the penitentiary. But instead him give we hope and new territory. Take the fool, turn him to wise, send him go seminary. Sometimes we turn we back on him cause in hereditary. But we go praise him right now, tell him we very sorry.
The station with the best music.
Whether you are African or Cuban, him take away the old, make you a new man.
These beats are hot.
Like Ruben or coulda smart
Mixed with the baddest DJ.
Come to you better rest than a few times. Him come for the Gentile and not the Jews one. In a God, are the best that you will be. God
Best music.
Let me ask you this, how long you been free?
Music. These beats are hot.
The kingdom God grooming me.
Baddest DJ.
There's no good in me. Malachi 3 tell me about proving thee. Thank the Lord daily for choosing me. God of everybody, anybody, hear me daddy. Him give me chance after chance, oh we sorry. We shoulda hid at the madhouse or the cemetery. We shoulda lock up in the penitentiary. But instead him give we hope and new territory. Take the fool, turn him to wise, send him go seminary. Sometimes we turn we back on him cause in hereditary. But we go praise him right now, tell him we're very sorry. God of everybody, him and not for you alone. I for the Greek and Gentile and not for the Jew alone. If you're in a trouble, make sure God who your phone. One shall chase 1,000 run from two alone. God for everyone who believe and let him in. This everything is not a movie, a set a scene. This make sure you're so properly mixing. God for all read Romans 1:16. God for everybody, anybody, hear me daddy. Him give we chance after chance, oh we sorry. We shoulda hid at the madhouse or the cemetery. We shoulda lock up in the penitentiary. But instead him give we hope and new territory.
Changing up the pace just a little bit with Mr. George Knox. It is Thankful Thursday, the Chris Whilby Show, 9:37. I want to say thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget that I'll be back here this Sunday with Divine Praise. Starting at 6 p.m.
I love you, Father.
Don't forget that we are rushing, yeah? We are way behind time right now, so we are rushing to 1,000. We need 1,000 subscribers. There's a lot that we want to do, but we need to get to that magic number. You know the magic number. 1,000. So I'm asking you to share the link as much as you can with your friends and your family. Tell them to come on, just to subscribe. And you know what I found out? Recently? One person can have multiple accounts, Yes, it is legal. So you can create 5 different accounts and subscribe. Yes, Google allow you to do it. Google allow you to create different email address, Google accounts and subscribe. So yes, if you don't know how to do it, let your children show you how to do it. Just create some account and subscribe. We need the thing to reach up to 1,000, man. Alright?
Love to each and every brother. Love will return to protect mother, daughter, sister. Let's hope in our heart to those who are in need. never receive love, come let's sow some seed. No power on earth to separate me from yours.
Separate me.
Love my Jesus, nothing will be able to turn me away from you. I love you, Heavenly Father. No power on earth to separate me from you. I love you, my Jesus. Nothing will be able to turn me away from you. No power on earth to separate me from you. No power, no, oh no, nothing will be able to turn me away from you. No, power on earth to separate me from you. I love you, my Father. Nothing will be able to turn me away from you.
9:40 and counting. Make that 9:41. It is 44 degrees right here on Cape Cod. We'll be getting some not so bad weather, you know. Weather has been cooperating, and so far no snow. Gotta knock on wood, cause I don't want to jinx it. Wanna keep it that way. I know Lady D don't like that, because Lady D want to hear that we're getting snow. We don't want any snow. I know. I don't care about the environment and the weather. I don't want any snow. I wish we don't get any more snow for as long as I live. I don't know. I don't care how that I go about. Me just can't take the snow, and it's just a fact. You know what I mean? So Lady D, yeah, I know we're gonna get it. We're gonna get snow, but guess what? Me can't manage the snow. Too much things have to go on when the snow comes, you know?
Taking it to some levels with a normal.
We're taking it higher. We're taking it higher. We're taking it.
Too much things have to go on in the snow time, man. I can't take it.
We're taking it higher.
So right now it's 44 degrees, and I like that.
In Jesus' name.
Today we were almost in the 50s. I was working. It was raining, but I was in I didn't have to wear any jacket, any long jacket today, which is a blessing. Yeah? So,
In Jesus' name.
It's not how I feel,
It's not my own belief. True worshipers is what the Father sees.
Yes.
The hour has come.
worshipers take yours.
hope it stays that way for a little while longer.
We were created by His hand. We're taking it higher. We're taking it higher. We're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name. We're taking it higher. We're taking it higher. We're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name. We're going up, up, up. Up, up, up. We're going up, up, up. Up, up, up.
Not talking secular. Yeah, man. Higher than the highest tower, we transmit signal to your cellular. Whoa, higher than a satellite, more nice God than when two cat a fight. What I mean, higher than the embassy, even higher than the high wall of embassy.
Higher, we're taking it higher, we're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name, we're taking it higher, we're taking it higher, we're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name.
9:44. So a twin sister. Listen to this story here. A twin sister was born. Every year this happened. How would you react and how would you feel if this happened to you, where your sister, who is a twin, was born in a different year from you? How does that work? You were born in 2022 and she was born in 2023. So that is what happened to this twin. Annie Jo Scott and Effie Rose Scott are newborn twin sisters who will forever have a unique birth story to tell. The fraternal twin sisters were born on different days in different years. Annie Jo was born at 11:55 p.m. on December 31st, 2022, according to her mom, Kaylee Scott. Her sister, Effie Rose, was born at 12:01 a.m. on January 1, 2023, according to Scott. Wow. What a story. Boy, I tell you, they're going to be, for the rest of their lives, yeah, they're going to have that very unique. Interesting. 9:45 and counting, getting out of here at the top of the hour. Stand by. Taking it higher, taking it higher. That's what we're doing this year. That's what we're doing for 2023. We're taking it higher. Higher praise, higher heights. Giving God thanks and praise. It's a Thursday. The beginning of the end of the week. Some people call it Ben Johnson Day. I call it the beginning of the end of the week. Huh?
True worshipers is what the fact.
Taking it higher.
Yes. The hour has come. Worshipers take your stand. For His glory alone, we were created by His hand. We're taking it higher. We're taking it higher. We're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name. We're taking it higher. We're taking it higher. We're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name. Whoa. We're going up, up, up. Up, up, up. We're going up, up, up. Up, up, up.
Whoa, higher than the regular, same with the heights, not talking secular. Yeah man, higher than the highest tower we transmit signal to your cellular. Whoa, higher than a satellite, more nice God than when two cat a fight. What I mean, higher than the ever see, even higher than the high wall of embassy.
Higher, we're taking it higher, we're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name, we're taking it higher, we're taking it higher, we're taking the worship higher. In Jesus' name, we're going up, 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 up. We're going up, 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 up.
Heights with the regular.
Taking it higher, taking it higher, getting out of here shortly. I tell you. Once again, I want to say thank you for keeping me company. It's 9:49.
Thank you for the trials that you have allowed me to.
And we are giving God thanks and praise. It is Thankful Thursday.
I truly can say I am an overcomer in.
Oh, yes. Are you an overcomer?
Listening to me right now, you might be going through something where you feel as if all hope is lost. But as a living testimony, as a walking testimony, I can tell you that there is absolutely nothing that you go through in life that He's not able to take you through.
You can say it again, sister.
He's all powerful and all knowing. And all you gotta do is just be one with Him. And when you become one with Him, when you allow Him to lead you, when you allow Him to guide you, when you allow Him to take full control of your life, understanding that it is in Him you breathe, you move, and you have your entire being, then you will understand that there is nothing, no foe, no enemy, nothing.
Nothing at all.
For all that you have done.
I tell you. It's 9:50. And our special guest this evening was Camille Chin. She only visits us every once in a while, you know. So when we see her, we have to big her up. Big up yourself, Camille Chin. That is the one and only Mealy.
But you never did.
Mealy Wheelie. Good evening to you and welcome.
Oh, dear mama, for all that you.
Big up yourself.
Dear mama,
and this one goes out to all the mamas all over the world.
Dear mama, you are a star. That's who you are.
Those of you who have mothered children that you never gave birth to, I want to say special big up.
Yesterday.
And those of you who, the mothers who did it all by yourselves, without any father in the picture, I want to say big up to you all.
Mama, God is on your side. Yes, He's on.
You did it all by yourself.
You cried your last tears yesterday. Dear Mama, God is on your side.
You know, I heard a thing the other day where somebody say, Mama is always right. Yeah? Mama is always right. You know, if all we did listen to where Mama, you know, the mistakes them we making in life, we would make them, you know. I want to believe that though. If we only listened to our mamas, 3/4 of the mistakes that we make, we wouldn't make them. But we now listen. There is something about people, us, as human beings. Yeah? We not listen to our mama. And mama always know best. I tell you. I wish I did listen to my mama for enough of the things them. my life would have come out much better. My life wouldn't be so hard, not true? I tell you.
Let's respect our mothers. 9 months, that's a lot. Hey, come on, love that.
Hey, Grace, listen. Grace is saying that she forgot to. When you want to send birthday greetings, listen, man. Me I gotta stop put up on the slackness, you know. Me I gotta stop put up on the slackness. When you want to send birthday greetings, enough a call. We're gonna start ignore the comments them in the section. When the one said birthday, or the call on the phone and say happy birthday to my mama and my papa and my daughter and my uncle. Call. Yeah? So anyway, we're gonna give you a pass this evening, Grace. Happy birthday to Onisha, Grace's daughter. I want to say good evening to you and happy birthday. 26 years ago, you were born on this day. So 26 years ago, Grace was in labor. What time of day was she born, Grace? Was she born in the morning or in the evening? Um, 26 years ago on this day, Grace was in the hospital, I presume, giving birth. I'm talking about giving birth. You know what I say? Because I'm going to say something right now. Where's the camera? I'm looking at the camera. You guys, you know that baby pain is not as hot as our women say, our women portray it to be. We men, we got conned. I tell you. We got conned into believing that baby pain is the hottest pain in the world. No go so. Lies. And you know why we were told that? It's because us as women, why wouldn't the easy still? The women are not easy, you know. When they take it out, you know, women are easy, you know. Women no. I thought about it the other day, you know, and I said, wow, what a piece of con we get about baby pain being. Somebody's calling. Let me see who is it. Good evening. You're live on the radio. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, Vibes Master.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
I'm good. I said it's important, so let me give a call. Want to wish you a happy New Year.
Thank you.
And shout out to my daughter Alicia on her 26th birthday, and she was born 9:13 in the morning.
9:13. So at this point, you were recuperating.
Yes.
How was it? Was it a difficult birth, or was it just one of
I
those?
had a C-section, so I was out cold.
Oh, the C-section. Okay, all right. So it was kind of a difficult because I know the C-section. To recover after that, lots and lots of pain and
Exactly.
that I know. Is difficult, and that I know is painful. But one of the things, would you agree with me though? You're not going to, what am I asking? But I was trying to elaborate why it is that we as men got conned into believing that baby pain is the worst pain, is the hottest pain in the world.
It depends on the person. Some people go through hell and back, and some it's not that bad.
So it's not necessarily the hottest pain in the world. You would agree?
It is. It is along with toothache.
Listen. You know why women? I think it's something that women cook up, you know, to con men. And hear me out.
It's extremely hot.
I think it's. I'm not saying that it's not hot, you know, because every pain is hot. But one of the reasons why I came to the conclusion that baby pain is definitely not the hottest pain in the world is because whenever I get a toothache, I do everything in my power to never get another toothache. If I get a pain in my hand, I want to get rid of that pain, and I pray to God never ever, and I will do everything not to get another pain in my hand because it is too hot. What I have noticed over the years is that women will tell you, oh, the pain is so hot, it is excruciating, I can't bear it. And within a year, they are pregnant again. So tell me, Grace, how is that even a thing that we were conned for so many years into believing that baby pain is the hottest pain in the world?
Well, the joy of your children that it brings, it make up for all the pain in the world. The joy of being a mother.
But you can be a mother. You can be a mother one time.
One-time thing.
Yes, you can be a mother.
For the one time.
Huh?
But since it's just a one-time thing to give birth, we'll bear it out.
No, but if you have 2 and 3,
the joy of the child is worth it.
If you have 2 and 3 and 4, I see some people, some women with all 10 picnic, and then talk about baby pain. Lies from the pit of hell. Nothing no goes up. Nobody can convince me anymore that baby pain is the hottest pain. I stop believing that. I don't believe that. I don't want to hear it. Nobody not tell me that, because I see people I see women going through what they call difficult pregnancies, when they're uncomfortable, discomfort, whatever, you name it. And they lean up and they can't sleep, and then catch up, and then this and that, and they behave. And they vow throughout the pregnancy, never will this ever happen again. I would never. And they give birth. And within 3 months, they are back right where they started. So how is it that now make no, speak the truth? Does that make sense to you? As a human being, does that make sense? I'm not even talking about a woman. Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense as a mother, it does. Because
Really?
the sweetness before and sweetness afterwards.
Oh, the sweetness. Oh, okay. All right, we don't talk to you. All right, Grace, thank you for calling. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Happy New Year, and say hi to your daughter for me.
I will.
All right.
Thanks.
God bless. So, you see, Grace said it best. She said, the sweetness. I guess it is. I guess it is the sweetness of it all. I don't know what sweetness she's talking about, but she said it is sweet. Whatever it is sugar. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it was fun hanging out with you this evening. I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. I'll be back on Sunday. Make sure that you share the link and listen to the radio every day on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. I'm trying to make some improvements to the radio. So listen to the radio. Download the radio app and take us with you wherever you go. Right throughout the day, it's a 24-hour radio program. We have a different programs right throughout the day. So if you're at your office and you feel like lunchtime you want to hear, don't go listening to all those other people from over. So tune in to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, right? Lock it on your phone when you go in your car and you're driving. Turn it on. The app is on the App Store. Go get it. Download the app from the App Store and take us with you wherever you go, 24 hours per day. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. And I want to say thank you to all of you. And we look forward to being back here next week, Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday. And I enjoyed the participation. I enjoyed the back and forth. So thank you all. Thank you for calling in. And thank you for participating. And may God continue to bless, guide, and keep you. And we're looking for bigger and better things for this year. So keep it locked to your number one station. And as my good friend Dr. K. Morris would say, don't you dare touch that dial.
Get so high sometimes. I know the valley seem so wide.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Wilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked and don't you touch that dial.
Question, God, why? I know the road, it gets so rocky at times. I know the heartaches are severe.
You know why? Carol, because I see Carol making a comment in the comment section. You know why we were told, because I thought about it, we were told as men that this is the hottest pain. Because you guys know that we will never be able to feel it. It's a conspiracy. I believe it with every fiber of my being that it is a conspiracy so that we will feel guilty. It's a, why I tell you, and it has worked and it will continue to work. But it's a conspiracy. It's no pain. Nope. Don't believe it. I used to believe it. And I got suckered into it. For all these years. And all my children, I got suckered into it because, I felt like, boy, mom going through a lot of pain and a lot of this and a lot of. So I felt I got suckered. And now, can't help it because I don't have any more children to get. I'm too old. I'm past child rearing, child bearing, child whatever. Past that age now. So, on a win. Anyway, I catch you on Sunday. Hope you see you on Sunday. All right. God bless you all. Love you guys.
Then today I tell you your mountains have to disappear. Come on and stay with God. In spite of what you see or feel. Stay with God. In spite of how things may appear. Stay with God. It doesn't matter what may come our way. There is only one place we are safe. Stay with God. Oh, stay with God. In spite of what you see or feel. Come on, stay with God. In spite of how things may appear. Stay with God. It doesn't matter what may come our way. There is only one place we are safe. Stay with God. Ooh, yeah. You got life in Him. There is hope in Him. There's a bright future. Just stay with Him, yeah. Just stay with Him, yeah. Oh, He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you, no. Just cast all your cares upon Him. Don't give up now. Don't give in, no. Whatever may come your way, God is always there. Oh, stay with God in spite of what you see or feel. Stay with God in spite of how things may appear.
Hey listeners, this is Dr. K. Morris, and you are listening to the Vibes Master, Chris Whilby, on Caribbean Vibes Radio. Keep it locked, and don't you touch that dial.
I remember Mama and the love that she gave.
Well, then we're going to sing us some Jamaican songs. But if we sing them, you got to get out of those seats and you got to dance like you're really from Jamaica. Or your parents were from Jamaica, parents were from Jamaica. But I want you to be true to who you are. I've got my mind made up and I won't turn back, 'cause I want to see my Jesus someday. I got my mind made up and I won't turn back, because I want to see my Jesus someday. Come on, everybody sing. I've got my mind made up and I won't turn back, 'cause I want to see my Jesus someday. I got my mind made up and I won't turn back, 'cause I want to see my Jesus someday. They say this: goodbye world, I stand no longer with you. Goodbye pleasures of sin, I stand no longer with you. I made up my mind to go God's way. The rest, that's it.